It's the Wednesday edition of Much West. Terry David Mulligan, Sharon Kelly, Ken Oreskovich, take my word for it. Water Walk, Joe Jackson in this half hour, Cyndi Lauper, U2, it's Bono's birthday. We also have some Glass Tiger, some interesting Glass Tiger dates for you. And our special guests on this edition will be, in fact, Blue Rodeo. As soon as Jim and Greg walk out, we have to take, this is our vehicle here. This is Kenny's vehicle. Ken, this is your vehicle. We are going to take them. We are their limos. We are their limo to the Tawasin Ferry because they have to go to Victoria. And they're going to be our guests. So, Blue Rodeo. We're going to talk about this intro in a second. Because of eclecticism in the band, they are very hard to market. We'll find out if this is true. How you doing, guys?
Hi, Kerry.
Nice to see you.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Your limo, sir, please. We're off to the, come on.
Limo? It's not even black.
Well, it's different. It's the West Coast. We're going to start with Diamond Mine, and then we'll talk to you in a couple of minutes. This, in fact, is our driver today, Miss Sharon Kelly. Never mind, just pay attention to the road here. Well, guys, it's nice to have you back on the coast.
Oh, it's nice to be here.
It's nice to be in your back seat.
Quite a reception. I think we're becoming a bit of a spectacle.
And the cost involved is merely nothing. It's
Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
Listen to this intro. This is the intro that we decided we were going to give Blue Rodeo. Because of eclecticism of the band, they are very hard to market. Their sound is country rock, jazz, folk, rock and roll. As well, the singer, songwriter, guitarist, Greg Keeler, Jim Cuddy, split the vocal duties. How can that possibly be damning if you split the vocal duties? I've never understood that.
I think that it gets into that sort of hogwash of how a band will be identified when it's heard on the radio, or how it'll be identified when it's seen in a video. And the thing is that they think that, well, to make a package out of it, it's got to be one singer, one look, one sound, and that's the easiest way to, you know, for them to fit it into their computer. But, you know, I think that audience are much more sophisticated than people give them credit for.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, so there, Mr. Programmer.
Okay, the next thing that says on this is your intro, by the way. The album was recorded in a renovated theater, giving the album an ambience that mirrors that of a Blue Rodeo live show. So that's correct.
Well, it was more like a rehearsal than a show.
Yeah.
Like we've been rehearsing where I live for the longest time, and it's just an old warehouse space in Parkdale. And so I think that where we recorded was just more like that. We had meals brought to us rather than going out for meals all the time, and it was sort of cozy.
It's misleading. I thought we were going to hit that too. It's misleading to think that it was a live record. It wasn't a live record. It was just a surrounding that was more comfortable for us to play in, and we did it. Except for a couple of songs. There's Now and Forever, and a couple others are done really live off the floor, everybody playing at once. But mostly it's done piece by piece, but we just could always refer to the live playing. We could always go back and all play together if we were losing touch with the song a bit.
Did you see the article in the record that said, that the line said, although Outskirts was great, and actually it was after Outskirts and before Diamond Mine, it said, although Outskirts was great and great reaction, the fact still remains is, many of their fans feel that Blue Rodeo will only be captured best when they're seen live or something like that. I don't know about how they got many of their fans, but you know, who did the poll?
Of
one.
They
phoned.
Yeah.
They phoned
I
them.
think. I mean, many of their fans think.
Okay, well, I mean, all bands
Well,
get caught in that thing. Oh,
yeah.
we always sound better live. We wish we could record like that.
I don't think that we want to make live records, though. I think that we just want to make records that sound spontaneous,
Yeah.
you know. But they're, you know, we really enjoy making records, and we hopefully, you know, that this is just one or two in a series of many.
No kidding.
Live records are more documents. They're more for bands that have reached a certain amount of stature, and you don't get to see the show. Or like the Allman Brothers live at Fillmore, like that's a real document.
Yeah.
The early Bob Dylan stuff, that's recorded live, and those are documents. So, most live records are bogus.
This is a document.
This guy's falling out the window.
Straight ahead. It's straight ahead. Way to go.
We're going that way. Back with members of Blue Rodeo. This is the tour. This is your tour bus for only half an hour. We're headed for the Tawasin Ferry. You like the ferry ride, don't you?
Oh, it's a beautiful ride. Yeah, we played Harpo's last year. And,
it hasn't worked its way into your lyrics, though. That's what I'm saying. No seagulls, there's no waving fields of wheat. There's no beavers in your lyrics. There's no things Canadian.
Well,
Well, there's Canadian perspective.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily Canadian geography.
Don't you find it ironic that some of the greatest songs ever written about America were written by the band for Canadians and a guy from the States?
or Neil Young,
Or Neil Young?
or Leonard Cohen,
Or Joni Mitchell?
or Joni Mitchell.
What is it about us?
Well, it's like Leonard Cohen said, Canada is the conscience of America, and Leonard Cohen's the conscience of Canada. But all these people are, you know, they're dealing with the cultural monster to the south in a detached way. They weren't brought up loving it, or, you know, having to do the Pledge of Allegiance, certainly that sort of thing. So it just is a, you know, it's just
The connection,
right there.
The connection between you and the band in Toronto, a couple of nights before at the club, and then on stage at the Junos, was remarkable to watch. It must have felt great to be there.
It was a whirlwind when it was happening, but it was a lovely weekend to just get little glimpses into who they were and how they made their music, and that was pretty special.
So we're going into the tunnel, okay? We're going underneath the Fraser River, and it's Bono's birthday. You want
29.
to hit your light, Kenny? We set this up just for this occasion.
Oh.
And Bono's
So
birthday.
good.
He's 29. We're going to play Sunday Bloody Sunday because I think it's the most passionate he ever was. Are you ready? One of the things you do when you go into the tunnel is you honk the horn, right, Sharon? Thank you. This is Much West, underneath the Fraser River with Blue Rodeo.
A tour this Saturday on the Big Ticket.
Okay, so
we are running across here because you picked us up.
we want
All
to
right on our own, Terry.
we want to thank you very much for being on the show. And
Take all your guests too.
and
This isn't good for me. What was?
But
Have
you-
a heart attack.
but you have a whole hour and a half to take. Are you still there, Ken?
Take an hour and a half to get
So
your breath.
we're going to leave you with Glass Tiger.
Because you wouldn't do this to them.
And they're
Get a car.
going to play
Their hair too messed up.
they're going to play the Dome on June the 3rd when they open the thing up. Okay, guys, have yourself a great vacation over in Victoria for one night, okay?
Thanks, Terry.
Okay. Huh? Life on the road. Now listen. Woo! See if that old lady slows down a bit. You're there. Thanks, guys. All right, thanks.
Okay.
Wave to it. Wow. See you. Goodbye, guys.
Thanks for the ride.
You're welcome. Okay, so what we'll do here is we'll leave you with I love that. Glass Tiger. Watching Worlds Crumble. Blue Rodeo. Wave to you goodbye. Aloha from the West Coast. Has been Much West.